Wow, this map. Okay.
Okay.
Man, it's been a bit since I've been in this map.
Not many people used it, and I thought this could work for a set piece. I'm gonna use it.
Yeah, no, it's been a bit since I've been here.
If you want to set up things preemptively, I'm trying to fix a little model hiccup right quick. Music off, time setting, evening.
Oh my word. I went from one Trails evening map to another Trails map in the evening. That's great.
Well, it's evening over here.
Yeah, anything else to turn on or off?
Nah, the island is pretty bare bones. Can't turn off seats, however, so I'm kind of...
Don't necessarily
That
need
happens.
to. Anything with the shrine, the statue, or the airship?
We're gonna be spawning at the beach. Here, I was already here.
So let me turn the airship off then.
Yeah. And
I'll do this.
quick travel to the beach. Alright, everything's set and good. You was ready?
I'm ready. Premise, what are we doing here? Because I know roughly what we're doing here, but
Okay. So, from what Butter/Tao has mentioned in the map.com lines, yes, he is willing to cooperate as much as he can by including coordinates of where he's currently hiding out in, or at least trying to stay in, to keep himself hidden. Because he's now aware of someone hunting dominance, but does not know who. That's just the gist he's gotten.
no, for fuck's
And
sake.
so-
Let me guess, Tao gave the wrong information. Gave information, but not the right information. Fuck's sake.
No, she kind of did. Hang on. She mentioned someone was hunting them, but didn't mention by name.
Of course not. Okay. That's what I mean. It's like they didn't mention by name. Okay.
Yeah, no, they didn't mention it by name. They just said something you should probably know that someone out there is trying to go after dominance for a while. That's all he knows.
Okay. I'm calm. I'm calm.
So
Okay.
if anything, I guess is like, I guess not a pseudo interrogation, more over just, what's it?
I mean, you're gonna get information. I'm just gonna say that much. But like, we'll see how far it progresses. Because I have no plans to escalate things.
Yeah, no, things will not escalate until later.
You're funny.
However,
Yeah.
what you will notice when coming down here, there's small bits, small residue of primordial energy is dried up. Is water.
Mm-hmm.
Some sprinkled around, mostly on the hilltop axis you see over here.
Mm-hmm.
But they're very small. They're very dry.
Okay, I'm gonna start up top. So
Okay.
when you get visible, that's when I'll go cards up.
All right.
Quite a spot to place yourself in. It's definitely out of the way. All right.
Suvia.
Nice little spot you got yourself here.
What are you doing here?
Curiosity.
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 You certainly picked a hell of a time.
No, I'm aware. I'm also knowing why you're here.
Pardon?
Can't say I don't blame you. Though, it's curious. Is it more so you chose to isolate yourself because of fear or for safety?
A bit of both.
Fair enough. I heard what happened. Or rather, I got told.
From Tao, I presume.
She likes to yap. I can say that much. So... my question is then, what are you planning to do? Hide forever? Or... what?
For once, I'm pretty uncertain of everything.
Honestly, I don't blame you. I've been in your shoes. I know how you feel. Come, let's get out of the canyon.
What did Tao tell you? Exactly.
Tell me where to find you. Tell me what's been happening with you. And that, well, you've been lied to. And that your body is actively killing yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm aware. I'm also aware of what you are. I've been aware. Ever since I saw you. I've just kept it quiet. Yes, I've known. I've known who slumbered inside of you. Quite frankly, I preferred it keeping it that way. You weren't ready. Looked like you didn't even know. Why burden you with an additional information of something that you didn't need to know at the time? Now granted, the situation's changed a bit. Yes, I am aware that you're the host of Dominant, of Leviathan. I can sense him. It's not that hard to.
My body can't handle two primordial sources at once.
I only sense the one. What is the other?
Creation. It's... pretty sure I explained it before when we...
You did.
met in the forest. It's a...
It just didn't register to me as more of primordial. It registered to me more of nature-esque. Light in nature, in a way. Combination of the two. That's what it felt like more to me. That's what I saw more of. I didn't necessarily see a second primordial source within you. Though, taking a look at you now, it's not aligned. Yours is an improper balance. Whether it is by your other magic type or by his, I'm not entirely sure. It's a little hard to see. They're swirling together as one. But that swirling is what's causing your issue.
Could be. I don't know.
Could be a myriad of things. You're not one of the Nexus World's ones. You're from elsewhere. Like Tao and a couple others. All from different worlds. You're not like me. You're different.
Gosh. I'm sorry, I don't exactly follow. What does that have to do with...
Things that I've noticed, at least the differences between Tao and myself. Or another certain individual I call a good friend. Similarities, but approached in very different ways. Tao is a fragment. My other friend, his is... similar to one that I have seen before, but his is... It's got something else
There's
mixed in
more of
it. In a sense, yes. Or maybe I'm just saying things to just get you to open up. Do you even know what I am? Or rather,
Not
who I am.
besides the name, I can't really say much. No.
Not surprised. Maybe this might... Maybe this might help you out a little bit more. I'm not gonna hurt you, not gonna hurt him. I don't need him riling up right now. I have no intention of hurting you. Neither of you. But now you should understand what I am.
So you really were that heartbeat.
Yes. I apologize if I told you a bit of a white lie. I'll try and keep that information a little bit closer than I need to right now. But you also didn't need to necessarily know in the moment. It's also why I called you out deliberately to face... me. I wanted to see what you could do.
I don't think that's a good idea. Truth be told.
Perhaps. But I needed to know how you would hold yourself without him. That's what I primarily was testing you on.
Back in The Sims.
Correct. To more accurately give you the answer, I am the dominant of Garuda. But I also channel a little bit of Shiva. But that's because of other reasons. Don't need that right now.
So that explains. My goddess at the time handled such things, but I didn't know about this.
Not surprised.
I guess it's just odd to see a symbiotic relationship, I guess.
It's not symbiotic, if you're thinking of it in that term. There is no Garuda inside of me. She doesn't exist. Or rather, not as her own entity. In essence, I am Garuda, or at least I took on that mantle, so to speak, I guess. I don't know. My magic is intriguing, is the best way of putting it. My primordial is melded perfectly with my own body. There's no deviation. It's just as if I was born with it. Yours is strange. It isn't. It is and isn't, if that makes sense. I can't tell if it's the... If I can't tell if it's his or yours. There's 3 forces fighting inside your body right now. Or at least clashing. There's not a harmony.
I guess when you're told that in past lives you drowned and devoured more than you can count, yeah, I guess it'd be an imbalance.
Whether it is by your choice, your body's choice, or his choice, I don't know. Were you born with it? Or was it given to you, or did it come later?
When I first manifested, it was embedded, it was seated, but nothing. When I was told it stirred, or rather it gravitated towards affinity for water when I thought of something else.
Makes sense. And this other magic, Tao said that that was something given to you by your deity.
It's a form of will, I call it. Dub-anima. It's what allows us to
28.
do what we do. It allows me to create. But that's also from a different item, but that's somewhat irrelevant. But that's primarily my source. I studied hydromancy on my own accord, I guess. Or not, but... Yeah, that's the 2 sources of primordial. From...
Did you ever have magic before that? No. Interesting. So you
I first manifested 24/24. The eye got sifted through the void. When you're conscious in the void after death, it's not pretty.
I can imagine no.
It's just you and the white noise. It's not.
I can only imagine.
I just want it out.
You want it out. I don't blame you.
In a relative sense, I guess I've been isekai. That's putting it simply.
So you manifested, came back, and sometime shortly afterwards you met your deity.
In a sense, my deity formed me. One of her relics was a staff. A staff that she called Splinter Stardust, but in truth it's just a staff of creation. One could say it's my anchor, so to speak. Without it, I don't exist.
And yet she did this, knowing full well that there was another being already inside of you. Or perhaps Now that would be concerning.
She planted it.
I don't think planted is the right term. But perhaps...
What do you propose?
Well, could have been planted. But I think bottom line is whether it was by her doing or not, after you were created, she noticed it. Had to have. In some capacity. Chose to keep it from you. Whether for good or ill, I can't tell you. Primordial power is not something a normal person is meant to wield, not easily or if at all. You hold 2 in you. I also hold 2, but that is for different reasons. Yours, though, are 2 opposing energies that don't mix. And they haven't mixed, per se.
No.
Hmm.
They're not.
Which means she could have wanted to use you as a tool, a weapon. Have a being of immense power under her thumb, who knows? Or maybe she thought she did so to spare you, hoping that it would never stir, he would never stir, never awaken.
Honestly, it's hard to tell.
Yes, it is. I can see his marks already on you. Mine are more of a manifestation when my magic gets a little bit more active, so to speak. I can choose to willfully bring it out and make it show itself. But you can't necessarily detect mine. Not easily. In fact, you technically would not at all unless you knew exactly what to look for or I channeled it.
I sustained damage in the field.
Hmm.
When I was after, it cut my hand clean off and it grew in seconds. And that's not normal for a human.
No, it is not. That's not even necessarily normal for a dominant. A dominant can repair and heal a lot of damage to one's normal body. That as much is true. I've done so myself. It requires, though, a person to prime. To transform.
Haven't done that at all.
No, I know you haven't. Believe me, I would have known if you did.
I wouldn't be standing here.
Well, you would, but not as you are.
No.
The question is, though, what would he do? Because he, as you were saying, is his own entity. As I said, different than mine. What does he want?
I don't know.
Has he not spoken to you at all since waking?
How do you know if he can speak? That's the issue.
Oh, I don't necessarily speak in words. They can speak in... I would be willing to bet he could probably speak in a myriad of ways. You just have to know what to look for. But that's assuming... But that's assuming, of course, that he actually is alive. That it is an entity in and of himself. Again, can't really say for certain. I've not done through that. I've not gone through it. Mine's different.
I guess safe to assume that it's angry.
Could be. Whether angry at you or angry at the deity, who knows? I can simply say one thing though to you, Dominic. Right now, your emotions are your key. And they are something that you're gonna have to keep a very tight rein on. Or be a lot more conscious of it. One thing that I have learned since my time of becoming what I am. Extreme negative emotions brings forth the transformation a lot easier. Stress, anger, sorrow, fear, all of those. When it gets bad enough, it becomes overwhelming. You feel that urge, you want to just lash out. Strike at those who hurt you, or hurt your friends, your family, your home. Because it would just be oh so easy to just remove the ones who dare hurt what you care the most for. I know that feeling all too well, and it's why I'm giving you this warning now. To be careful. It's easier said than done. It's very easy to slip into those emotions. But if you feel like you can't calm yourself down, if you can't reclaim your stability, my suggestion then is to leave the area. Like this. Come here. To this out of the way place. And then just let it out. I've done it before. Just let the anger out. The frustration, the sorrow. It'll take a bit out of you. You can do it that way. I just don't know how he will react.
My body is breaking down at a rapid pace.
Yes. One of your magic types needs to be removed. That would be my immediate guess, or finding a way of stabilizing both of them into a harmonious one. Which would probably require you being able to work in tandem with Leviathan to come to a mutual understanding with each other and accept each other. And most likely, you're going to need to get a hold of that staff.
It's not like I can renounce my faith.
Not asking you to renounce your faith. But you do have to realize that you are serving a deity that willingly hid this from you.
If I renounce, I lose the staff, and I lose the staff, I'm gone.
Do you hold the staff, or does she?
I do.
Well, that's better than I thought. More than anything right now. You and him need to come to an understanding if he actually has his own conscious being. If not, then you need to learn how to tame the waters within you. More than likely, given things, you might just have to transform. It might be what you're actually needing, but I can't tell you that for sure. There's too many unknown variables with you. I can only draw upon my experiences. I can help you where I can, that much I can at least assure you. Should you lose control, I'll do what I can to bring you back. Because I relied on others to do that for me when I lost control the first time. It was not a pretty sight. I still remember it. It haunts me. The first and only time I have ever lost control of my magic. It's something I plan to keep that way.
And if I can.
That's a choice then you're gonna have to make before this happens. What do you want, if it cannot happen? I cannot make that decision for you. Only you can. But it's something you should probably think about now, while you have the time. Because judging by what I'm seeing within your body, at some point, your stress point is going to break. It did for me. Things just built up way too much. And all it took was one small thing to make me lose control.
I just don't want to be the cause.
It may happen whether
Why
we
else
want
am I
it or not.
here? Away from civilization, away from everywhere else.
I admire you
The
for
only
that.
way I can... I knew what's at stake. She's shown me what it can do. What it's done.
Whether or not he has done things in the past, that's in the past. Doesn't always mean that the cycle repeats. Every icon is a destructive force of nature. It's why they're revered as deities. For their immense power and destructive capabilities. But I don't use mine to destroy. I use it to protect. To fight for what I hold dear.
But you can control your first priming. Could you?
No, I could not. It took my closest friends, my fiance, a long, long fight for them to finally get through to me. To get through my despair, my sorrow, my anger, my fears, all of it. But it did. It got through. And in the end,
At
I
least you have
heard...
others by your side. I don't.
Sure you do. You literally have one person right here with you. I'm literally offering it. It's not easy. And it won't be. It's a burden I bear. It's a burden you will now bear. Have bear. But I can at least assure you this, Dominic. If you want it to end, I will end it. But if you want to push forward, to continue on the path you've already been set out for on, to continue what you want to do in this world, and the many others, I'll do what I can to get through to you. I'll do what I can to knock you out of it. I can at least say that much.
I already told Tao if all else fails to her to put an end to me. Can only assume you'd do the same.
If you give me that permission and that trust. Tao, I don't know will be if she has the backbone to do it. If you want,
She doesn't.
I can at least assure you on my end, if there is no other option, I will do it. If that is your wish. Should you need
Probably for
help?
the best. I'm not saying it because I physically can't handle it, but
No. Trust me, I understand all too well. More than you can understand. If you need to get in touch with me. Here. My communication line. To me and to me alone. When it feels like it is too much. When all hope seems lost. Call. I will answer.
okay.
Wish it didn't have to be like this. I still hold out the hope that there is a way that your body can reclaim itself. I believe that it can. Though the way that it would get to that point is not going to be the best one. Well, not the best of experiences.
But if it's the only option, I'll take what I can take. You're telling all this to someone within weeks' time. They'll have nothing left to lose.
I know. That's why I'm telling you now. So that you can make that choice for yourself. You can either give up, face your fears. Because you will be facing your literal fears. But I'll help you. I can guarantee that much. I just don't know what the outcome will be.
Can't control them anyways.
Yeah. So you say. I quite like it. Get in touch whenever you need. I'll help what I can. May not be much. But I'll try and answer as soon as I can. Also, pretty sure Tao probably mentioned this one. Actually, I'll just ask it this way. Did she mention anyone about someone chasing dominance?
Yeah.
Okay.
All the more reason to stay.
Yes and no. As of right now, you're probably not on his radar. His name's Elwin. He got a weird-ass staff. White blue hair, prismatic eyes. Talks with a weird, he's got a strange voice. You see him, you run. But as of right now, he hasn't been seen around too often. Not of late. He knows about me, but I kept myself under the radar for a very, very long time. It was only under a certain circumstance that I was forced to reveal myself, but then I knew that was going to be the case anyways. Just be careful on who you tell. That's all I can say. Or whenever this all passes, who you reveal yourself to as. But that's a conversation for another time. Right now, I don't think he's gonna bother you. I doubt you're on his radar. Any information?
Like I said, I don't plan on leaving anytime soon.
No. And any information about you, I've not spoken to people that don't need to know. That being said, I'm gonna take my leave. You know how to get a hold of me when you need to.
Miss Sylvia?
Yes.
Which would be worse? To live as a monster? Or to die as a good person?
Depends on your definition of a monster and your definition of a good person. I cannot answer that. Those are your definitions and your definitions alone. To many others, I'm a monster. To others, I'm a protector. More still, I'm a wife. I'm a sister. A good friend. I cannot give you the answer. That's something you have to determine on your own. I'm sorry. Till we meet again.
If there's a will, there's a way.
Scene. You good?
Yeah.
That's good.
I do the method acting.
So do I.
Hydrate.
That was good. I enjoyed that.
Huh?
I enjoyed that.
I did too. Not much exposition, but you know what? It was nice.
And it sets what we need to do later. So, all works out.
Huh? Better for what?
You're funny.
Yes. Oh, that's an A I've not seen in a while. What in the fuck?
Alright, I am gonna go pop over and do some stuff. I will see you later.
Godspeed, gamer.
Did
Godspeed.
we not make a group instance for this shit? Oh, you... Oh, no, there it is.
What?
Yes, haunts. 'Tis haunts. I'm gonna want this one. Haunts is very hurt